Are you the type of person that on days you feel down, you just want to color something? Just me? Okay, well, never mind, because this is Mandala Coloring Book. This is an adult coloring book game. And no, not the adult that you're probably thinking of in the triple X variety, although I would really like to see a coloring book like that. That would be very interesting. Just thinking of the pictures that you could color in with all the, well, white. Nevertheless, that's not what this is. This is a game, well, not really a game, it's coloring. You're coloring really intricate pictures, and in the craze that was, and possibly still is, the adult coloring book, this game is pretty damn good for not needing to buy books or, using colored pencils, because I prefer colored pencils. Shall we paint something? So, how do you play this game? Do you know how to paint? Well, then you can play this game. All you need is your mouse and the colors on the bottom down here. You just need to click on the color you want, and you can paint with it whenever. You also have this lovely Aperture Science logo here on the side. That's the Take a Picture button. I don't think you can print these out, though, which is fine. Less paper waste, I guess. But you can also, not with a but, and, I should have said and you can also, if not wanting the colors down below, you can click on the color wheel and choose what color you want to use. I am looking for a bit of a darker yellow. So, a little bit tarnished yellow. That's good. Once I have that, just click on the color wheel again, and it replaces the color that is on the thing right down there. The only bad side, I want to say, that this game has is that there are, well, only 5 color slots available, and that's... Look, I like variety, and with adult coloring books, you want variety. So, it's a little annoying, but you get used to it. It's very workable. Now, what I want is to color in this fish. And I have a plan for how to do that. I gotta be very precise here with my button clicks, because if I'm not, there's not really an erase tool. What you need to do is you need to select the color white and just click on the spot you messed up, or re-click with a different color, which then brings up the topic of, again, not a lot of space in the color wheel. But since you can select basically any color you want, no big deal. What is that little... Oh, no, I missed it. I missed a thing. I see it. We're just going to color that orange for 1 minute, because I don't want to get another color. I want to get my blues out of the way before I start highlighting. Because I don't know if you knew this, I used to be a very nice colorer, drawer, not really painter. Like I said, I prefer colored pencils. I want to hold something while I draw. And oily, like pastels, not really my thing. Watercolors, too wet. What else is there? Crayons, too waxy. Although you can get some nice things out with crayons. But again, this is an adult coloring book game. Who the fuck wants to use crayons when doing that? Nah, crayons are kid shit. I want vibrant colors. Very nice. Oh, there's still the other side of the fish. Well, fuck it. We'll get the other side of the fish in a bit. I want like a sea color, right about here. No, a little bit more blue. That'll work. I wanted blue. I want little highlights. See, the best thing about this game is that if you don't like what you've drawn, or colored, to be more precise, you don't waste the entire image of paper. Image of paper? Yes, that is what I'm saying. The entire drawing that you would have had on paper, just, I screwed up what color I like. Guess this drawing is fucked. Which is a big problem for artists at times if they prefer to use pen and paper instead of, you know, art programs online. Certainty is best. And then we just do this, that, and that. And then we color in, come on, that, and preciseness, and that, and this, and that, this, and that, and this, and that. It's a nice little, calming, happy little fish, isn't it? See, it's starting to come together now. That's very nice. Say I wanted the highlight of light blues instead of a highlight of dark blues, because that makes the fish feel a little bit more vibrant. It would totally swap the feel of what this fish was if I made these little slivers of scales darker blue. So you want the darker blue on the bigger parts, but to make it pop, you go with the lighter blue. Now what I'm going to do with the rest of this fish, I'll probably cook it up, make some teriyaki honey sauce or something. Should be really nice. Now do I want... Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to highlight these little tiny parts of the fins and then make some sort of new color. Even though you can't really make new colors anymore. All the colors are probably taken. I still want... Ooh, do I want blue? Or do I want something... You know what? Let's go with orange. Well, that's not terrible. And then, how about that? And that. And then the braid kind of tails off there. Doesn't really keep with the highlight, but I still like it. And then that's the other side of the fish that I didn't fill out. And I missed a spot with the dark blue. Oh well. Then, since we're keeping with the orange theme here, we're going to go like that. And that's a happy little fin. Happy little fin. Not sure what this fin is going to... Just color it in orange. Leave that orange for now. Put that in orange to make a little bit of a color gap. The one thing I would say also, well, the other one thing that I would say also that this game would need is a zoom feature. Because these little details that I'm trying to do right now are kind of difficult. And if I had a zoom feature, that would help immensely. And we do that. And I think that'll be it for the orange. Unless I want to use some orange on the flowers. I do not. But I do want to use this green. Because if I... See, I don't want to highlight the big ones like this in green. That's just too, well, green. But I can be very, very delicate and make something else. I don't need this yellow anymore, so let's change it to something else. Ah, there we go. Nice darker green. That'll work. Oop, and then we go to that. Much better. We want the fish to pop on this picture. Oop, come on. Oh, that was the... Oop, I pressed the wrong thing on the back of that. But no matter, I can clear it out. But yeah, no, we want the fish to pop, not the flowers. So we want the flowers to be a little bit darker. And we want these leaf petals. Leaf petals? Yes, leaf petals. We want the petals, or the leaves of the flowers, to be a little bit darker. And we're going to make some pinks and reds with the other ones. At least that's my plan. But until I do that, we'll undo the misclick of the back. I want to finish these coins now. I want some sort of off... Ah, that's a nice color. There we go. Oh, nice. A little bit darker than the color yellow that's inside of the coin there. And then maybe I'll get something even darker? I don't know. It needs a little bit darker with the coins. It needs to go a little bit darker. Can I use this yellow anywhere else? I actually don't really want to use this yellow anywhere else because I want the coins to be their own separate thing. So instead, we're just going to highlight the blues here, because the darker blues in the back part are a little bit more close together than it should be. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna... that is off. That's gonna feel off. No matter. We're gonna use the ink dye thing, get that, and we're gonna fill it in with the color I already used. Ink dye, little ink droplet, that's the name for it. Ink droplets are really useful. Oop, that's a blue. That's gonna be that. That'll be that. And then that, and then that. I think that one, and that one. No, come on, that one. Clicked on the line, not in the bubble. Color in the lines. I'm a grown-up. I can color in the lines. But it's by choice, too. Kids coloring outside the lines. He's trying to be an individual. Bullshit, he can't color. Harsh. Ow. Let's see. Let's try some pink. Now, you know what? Let's go for this red here. This red looks really nice on these flowers. Nice darker green, get some red accents. Are you still watching this? Why are you still watching this? You really enjoy my voice and hearing me paint? What kind of sad life do you live? What kind of sad life do I live that I've made this video so long? And I'm enjoying myself in doing so. Nevertheless. Yeah. this has been Mandala Coloring Book. The link to it will be in the description below. My name is Ben Dark Arts, and hopefully you want to express your creative aspect of coloring, because I'm actually really enjoying myself right now. This is calming. This is calming. I'm just focusing on what colors should go where, how, and why. Because that's all coloring really is. It's your personal taste in paint. I prefer darker colors, but this right here needs the lighter touch. I mean, my favorite color is crimson, because people don't exactly accept black as a color, like pure pitch black. It's a color. It's an amalgamation of every color, so in fairness, it's the ultimate color. I was going to do a race joke, but then I decided not to. I think that was for the best. Isn't this relaxing? Like, I'm so relaxed I don't know how to end the video. Kind of deal that I'm having right now. There, one. And then that. And then that. And then that. Happy little fish. Happy little fish. Now I want to eat some fish. Ooh, I missed some reds. Look. Anyone can paint, as long as you have computer programming helping you. Computer programming? No, computer program helping you. We missed a spot. Look. Just happy little accidents. That's all this is. Happy little accidents.